Hello, E-Ray Taronic here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you to navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the assistance and opportunities aspecting you, and even be able to look forward to the blessings. Now remember, this is a weekly update, so it ranges from September the 19th through the 26th. Be sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign videos as they paint a clearer picture of what you'll be dealing with for your week in its entirety. Knowing your chart is an essential part of predictions, guys. If you need a natal chart analyzed or even a tarot reading, please don't hesitate to contact me via Facebook Messenger or email me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. For the month of September, Mental Chatter Musings spotlights the indie and traditional world by diving into the creative mastery of Monica Walters and Stephanie M. Freeman. I implore you to dive into the audio, ebook, or paperback versions of any of their novels. And be sure to check out the newsletter for the specifics and sneak peeks for Blindsided by Love by Monica Walters and Season of the Blood by Stephanie M. Freeman. This month, Mental Chatter Musings Harvest includes not only books from these authors, but also a little something for your young entrepreneur. The shortest boss in the room will be gifted to a few lucky parents. And for those of you who have left an Amazon review for Deadliest Intuition, my newest psychological thriller, you've been entered into the raffle to receive one of 3 cash gift cards that will be given away in the month of September. Now, Diamond's World is back on Clubhouse this week with author Aubrey Penn on September the 23rd at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'd love to see you there. In addition to that, every Saturday, you can check out Stephanie M. Freeman with her Clubhouse group, Murder, Mysteries, and Mayhem. Now that's every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please continue to check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group, I See You Reading and Chatting. It's where authors will be giving you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the ladies' choosing. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, please contact Ebony Evans. She is the president of ICU Reading and Chatting Book Club. If you guys would love to live an intentional life, you can hop on over to an Intentional Life Club on Clubhouse every Monday and Friday from 8:30 a.m. until around 11 a.m. I will be there this Friday, living an intentional life with LaJill Hunt and the rest of the gang. So if you guys would like to learn a bit about astrology, stop on over and check it out this Friday. Now, let's get into why we are here. The astrology portion is up next, and following will be your tarot reading. Blessings to you and enjoy. Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising Sign people. Welcome to the astrology portion of your reading for the week of September the 19th. Now, this week, the full moon culminates in Pisces, and the sun transitions into our sector of partnerships, relationships. So let's talk about it. On Sunday, September the 19th, the sun is in Virgo at 26 degrees, and it says, don't think you can achieve your goal by taking it easy, because you'll be sadly mistaken if so. The opportunity could slip right through your fingers, so stay on task. Practice makes perfect, and everyone stumbles along the journey, so don't get discouraged. With the moon in Pisces, you might be feeling a bit lazy, especially with that square from Virgo, the Virgo sun. But the moon is in Pisces at 10 degrees, and it'll eventually trine Scorpio at 10 degrees, once it moves into 10 degrees, of course. That means a blessing aspecting under the guise of romance, finances, and pleasure. And for you, it has to do with friends, goals, and social groups. As it pertains to siblings, communication, your networks of people, neighbors, even short distance travel. Maybe it's due to something you dreamt up. Maybe it's something you're passionate about. You know, that blessing is coming in. Just make sure you avoid overindulging as opposed to taking care of your business first. Now on Monday, there are several important aspects to pay attention to. Monday is a very auspicious day. There's a lot going on in the cosmos. So I want to talk to you about several of them. Okay. So we're going to be on Monday for a minute. Now, the first one I want to talk to you about is the Sun in Virgo at 27 degrees. This is your sector of what you think and preach. Long distance travel, people at a distance from you. Your education and skills. That's what this is about. That's what Virgo is about. At 27 degrees, this is telling us where it's aspecting that your needs are taken care of, whether through family, teamwork, or even friends. Things seem to work out for you on that day. Maybe it's something you say. Maybe it's with something you've written or concocted through your education or skills. Whatever it is that favorably aspects you, don't squander your wealth that's awarded to you. Okay? If you get something that works out for you, it's likely having to do with something behind the scenes. Okay? Or not necessarily behind the scenes, I'm sorry. With something with friends, goals, and social groups. Or it would be something that has to do with romance, creative endeavors, and children. Maybe even both. But also on this day, Monday, Jupiter in your sector of, I would say, personal finances and resources. So with Jupiter, there's some type of lucky assistance or opportunity is going to come to you with Jupiter at 23 degrees. And that's because it's trining Mercury in Libra at 23 degrees. And it's aspecting the moon in Pisces at 23 degrees. So personal money or personal resources or your money, you're going to get communication about career or whatever it is you master as it pertains to that money or those resources. And it's going to be directly aspecting your area of communication. So communication is going to come in about money or resources through career. Siblings, you could be talking to siblings about some type of resource or money, or a neighbor or someone in your networks of people. Either way, it's a blessing. It's a goal accomplished, and you and the partner is going to be happy because it's through a partnership, social or otherwise. Okay, it's a lucky opportunity. Now, also on Monday, Chiron in Aries, Ceres in Gemini, and Venus in Scorpio are all at 11 degree. See if you have anything around that 11 degree mark. I'd say from about 8 to 14 degrees. Okay, it might, push out just a little bit. But either way, this means an opportunity of some kind of assistance, some type of opportunity coming through by way of romance, finances, or pleasure that provides a nurturing or mothering of sorts to you, to your work, your health, your daily routines, where you are of service to others. Okay, and it's healing home and family because of it. Okay, maybe you're working on something, you're being of service to someone. Maybe it's even in health, but it's healing a relationship or something going on in home and family. Okay, and because of that, it's healing because of some type of romance, finances, or pleasure going on. Maybe this is a goal accomplished. Maybe a friend or someone in a social group is helping out. Whatever it is, this is probably a home-based business because it's aspecting home and social groups and things like that. Or it just might be your friends that you hang around, the house with or the neighborhood with, or that you are a service to and work around. Either way, those areas, goals, social groups, friends, some type of opportunities or assistance are coming through for you to be of service to them. Maybe even help them around the house, them helping you around the house. It could be any of that. Okay, but that's aspecting for you. That healing is obviously needed, and that money is, that healing is needed, and that mothering is coming in. Maybe you're inviting someone over your house, and having a good time with them. Maybe that's the healing, It could be any of those things. Also on Monday, yes, we're still on Monday, Vesta enters Scorpio at 0 degrees. So it enters your sector of goals, friends, and social groups at 0 degree. Vesta is about devotion, sacrifice, and commitments. So you want to mind your temper on Monday, because conflicts can arise over commitments kept, or the wrong commitments kept, or some commitments that were broken, But this is going to aspect for quite some time. It's not only going to be there Monday. It's going to go through the degrees of Scorpio. So you're going to be dealing with this Vesta in Scorpio for quite some time. So I want to tell you what you're kind of going to be dealing with. Okay. As far as the conflicts, or where you might have to put forward extra energy, or where you might have some challenges or clashes, that's going to be because of money or finance, money or personal resources. And it could also have to do with, I'd say, shared finances. Shared finances, endings, new beginnings, things you're passionate about. You could have endings with people over things you're passionate about. Okay. Shared finances could be something that is lacking if someone, goals might not be accomplished because commitments might not be kept. You might have to make a sacrifice or put forward extra energy for things you're passionate about within social groups and things like that. People's devotion to you might not show as well. And that's something you want to watch out for too. When Mercury retrograde comes, you don't want to put up too much of a strife or fight or complaining or anything like that while Mercury retrograde is going on, because Mercury is automatically going to slow things down. So don't get impatient if things slow down, because it's like a rubber band effect. It'll slow down, but then after the Mercury retrograde, it'll speed back up, but it'll spring forward. So you'll be okay if it's, like broken commitments with like money and things like that, because Leo is your sector of shared finances and Aquarius is your sector of personal finances. So both of those, you're going to have some broken commitments there, or maybe people not pledging enough of their devotion to you with resources or money. But after that spring back, that come back and spring forward, you'll come into where you want to come into. And if you don't, then that's when you want to say something, address it, to make sure you're not being lowballed in a situation or anything like that. All right. So that's important for you, Capricorn, that you can experience that while Vesta's there in Scorpio. Now, as far as the blessings you could experience while Vesta is in Scorpio, is going to be your friends, goals, and social groups. Okay, because that's what that area of Scorpio is. They're going to be communicating with you, helping you to get your message out, bringing you blessings. Okay, to accomplish goals, communicating with you like you want them to, you're going to have siblings, blessings through siblings, blessings through neighbors, your networks of people. Your relationships can really show up for you starting on Monday with Vesta in Scorpio. Okay, and it starts at 0 degrees. Now, the assistance and opportunities you can expect, and with Venus in Scorpio right now, that makes it even sweeter for you. Now, you're going to find that people, your friends, are going to want you to be devoted to them. They're going to want you to make sacrifices for them. They're going to want you to keep commitments that you've made already. They're going to be making commitments to you and devoting themselves to you and pledging their love to you and sacrificing for you because of what you think and preach, because of your education and skills. And these are people at a distance from you offering you this assistance, pledging to you. Okay. Now you're also going to have, let's see, did I talk about the friction? We talked about the friction. Okay, we talked about everything as far as that transit. Let's move along to Monday. The full moon will culminate as well in the sign of Pisces at 28 degrees. This is your sector of communication. Something is culminating. This is your sector of siblings. Something is boiling to the surface. This is your sector of neighbors. Okay? Something is coming to a head. Short distance travel. Something's happening there. Okay? Your gifts and talents, or even your ambitions, can garner you some hate on Monday if you have any placements around that 28 degree mark of Pisces, Sagittarius, or even Gemini. Between 25 degrees to 29, going into 0 degrees of a sign. Okay? So for the next 2 weeks, this is permeating. For the next 2 weeks, this is going on for you. You can feel these energies for the next 2 weeks. All right? Now, people are going to be gossiping about you behind the scenes, telling your secrets behind the scenes, even lying about you because they're delusional. You know, it's aspecting Pisces. Some people are delusional. And it's aspecting behind the scenes. You're going to have to make sacrifices to your networks of people and things like that. Work in your solitude. Okay? People at work are going to be gossiping about you. People during your daily routines. You might even argue with someone at work, you know, because of you criticizing and or something like that. Because Virgo clashes with that area of Gemini and Sagittarius. Because of what you think and you preach. People might be gossiping about what you think and preach, saying what you told them. What do you call it? Arguing with you at work, disagreeing with you at work, challenges coming up, you know, differences of opinion, because this is aspecting friction to that area. You also might have issues with travel. I would say near and far, just because you're having it near with your networks of people in short distance travel, like traveling to work. You might be late or you might have snags. So be careful on the road. No talking on the phone while you're driving and stuff like that. But that area of Pisces directly aspects your long distance travel with Virgo. So be mindful of disagreeing with people at a distance from you or criticizing too much. Be mindful of, you know, when you're traveling, check your travel plans. Just be careful all around when you're traveling and you're driving, okay? You want to be mindful of that. These are the things that are going to be going on for the, you know, as far as the friction for the full moon. Now, the assistance you're going to see under this full moon is going to be through romance, creative endeavors, and children. So shockingly, you're going to have people who like you, who want, oh, my ears are ringing so loud. Like extremely loud. Wow. That's the first time I got a message that loud. I'm going to have to consult the cards. Okay. So, assistance and opportunity is going to be coming directly to you, communicated to you through romantic partners. You have a chance to go out with them. Maybe somebody offers to babysit shockingly and you get to go out with your partner. Maybe your sibling is hooking you up with somebody else. Okay, and you're surprised. Or maybe somebody around your neighborhood or your networks of people likes you and you had no idea they did. You're going to be getting these shocking offers communicated to you, even to speak your truth and creativity. You know, even to merge or create with some people or partner with some people in your networks of people in a creative fashion. Those opportunities are going to be coming to you under this full moon cycle. Okay, now, as far as the blessings, they're going to be even sweeter because Venus is already in your sector of goals and social groups and friends. So with it trining communication, siblings, your networks of people, neighbors and siblings and things like that, bringing you blessings and goals accomplished through friends and the relationships you harbor. This is really an opportunity for you to take advantage and start communicating with friends and with social groups. It's time to come out for a couple weeks and talk to these people in these social groups and stuff like that, and ask them to allow you to speak your truth, because they will allow you to do that. They will allow you to come out and voice your product, sell your product, boost your name, and things like that. So make sure that you're around, for that, and you take advantage of it, okay? Because that's a blessing to you. Okay, now that we've talked, I've talked your ear off about Monday, because let's move along to the single transits to Tuesday. Tuesday around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the sun is going to move into Virgo at 29 degrees. If you find some new studies or hobbies that call to you, be sure to take your time ingesting all the information and what it has to offer, because taking too much in at once can leave you confused, and staying up all night researching can leave you unbalanced and chaotic in the morning. You'll have time to solve those mysteries or learn all there is that you need to know when the time is right, or you'll have time to stay up all night learning things and writing things or things like that, because this is your area of what you think and preach and education and skills and things like that. When the time is right, you'll learn. Now, watch out for bumping your head in a spell of dizziness from late night pursuits, okay? Hopefully this isn't you snooping on someone, behind the scenes at work or where you are of service to others or something like that, because those are the areas that square it. But regardless, don't stay up all night doing it. Now, on Wednesday, the sun is in Libra, or moves into Libra at 0 degree. This can highlight your vulnerabilities within a partnership. Whether it's you being overprotective or pious, issues can arise. Beware of causing hurt to someone physically or mentally, okay? Now, this is not only happening on Wednesday, okay? Now, this is your area of career, so you want to watch out for your career relationships. You don't want to hurt somebody, like I said, physically or mentally or anything like that, or within a home-based business, because that's the other area that squares Capricorn and Cancer, like Libra does. I want to talk to you about what you're going to be experiencing for the next 30 days because of the sun being in Libra, starting at 0 degree. And it's got to go 30 days. So it's got to go through that 29 degrees. Okay. Now, because of that, I would say you're going to have blessings coming to you in career monetarily. They're going to be coming to you as a resources, monetary resources and financial resources, through you being of service to people, work, health, daily routines. You are gonna, some of you could be getting your 90 days in, your insurance is getting cut on. Some of you are getting resources for health and stuff like that. Some of you are getting a bonus, a raise, or even another job, or adding on to your job to make extra money. That's aspecting for you while the sun is in that sector. Okay. Now, also while the sun is in that sector, it is also illuminating partnerships you have struggles with. Okay. And you have issues with. It's illuminating that area and prompting you to watch out for those relationships and career that you're squaring. Don't fight with anybody unnecessarily. Don't argue with anybody unnecessarily, because you don't want to affect your career. Mars is already there anyway, having you to put more energy there and to you're dealing with more challenges. Okay. So be mindful of that. Now, the assistance and opportunities that could come your way, they're going to come from behind the scenes. Nobody's going to really know about these. They're going to be secret. You might have to sacrifice some things. You might have to work in your solitude, but you're going to get those offers and that assistance coming to you. Some of it will bless you, or some of it will be an opportunity for you to pair with someone and make money and share finances. Some of the things in career will be, just assistance coming to you and share finances. Somebody finally paying you something, things that you're passionate about. You could get offers because of those in career, or assistance because of those in career, and have, sometimes these are your chances to may have some endings and some new beginnings with people. Okay. It's totally up to you. All right. That's what you're going to be experiencing for the next 30 days, starting on Wednesday with the sun in Libra. And on Wednesday, just on Wednesday, Mercury in Libra at 24 degrees is going to be squaring Pluto in Capricorn. So harsh or challenging communication could come in through a partnership. You just be mindful of that. This could be a chance for you to recognize what's going on, and have an opportunity to forge through issues, so that you can have that transformation of self, of ego, of soul. Okay. As it pertains to career, because this is where this challenging communication is coming in from. Okay. Remain centered. All right. First and foremost. Now on Thursday, the sun is in Libra at 1 degree. You may lend your wisdom to someone on that day, or them to you. Someone could be in a moral crisis and could use the expertise of another. The advice is to look past to solve the present or foreseeable issue, okay? This is about career. You've been here before. So if somebody's asking you advice, you've been here before. And if it's advice you need to lend someone else, either way, you've been there before. And like I said, someone could be in a moral crisis or need your expertise, or maybe you need somebody else's expertise or advice. Look to past events to solve the present or foreseeable issue. Now, also on Thursday, the planet Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, delusions, intuition, it's going to be at 21 degrees Pisces, your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people, neighbors. It's quintile, the true node in Gemini, at 3 degrees. So it's going to be lending some type of assistance or opportunity for you to forge toward your highest aspiration as it pertains to work, health, daily routines, and where you are of service to others, especially if you have any placements in Gemini between 0 and 6 degrees. That's going to be coming for you. That's going to be a reprieve for you where you've been the victim of someone uncouth or greedy or unyielding to their inner wilds. You could see some type of reprieve or assistance on Thursday. Now on Friday, the 24th, the sun is in Libra at 2 degrees. You could find yourself restricted on that day, especially if you don't resonate with those around you because of differing opinions. Maybe you feel it's better to keep something to yourself. This is about a lack of a freedom to express oneself. If you feel you shouldn't say something, don't. Okay? Everything shouldn't be revealed anyway. You should never reveal everything. In addition to this happening, the moon in Taurus, where Uranus is currently stationed right now, the planet of shocks and surprises, the moon in Taurus will be at 15 degrees, and it's going to be opposite Venus and Scorpio at 15 degrees, calling in shocks and surprises, calling in those shocks and surprises as it pertains to romance, finances, and pleasure. Is someone lending you financial assistance or maybe professing their undying love to you? Taurus is your area of work. Taurus is your area of romance, finances. Lord have mercy. Romance, children, and creativity and play and things like that. That's what it is. It's aspecting your area of friends, goals, and social groups. Okay, directly opposing that, where Venus is. So maybe a goal is accomplished between you and a partner, you with friends as far as a creative endeavor. Maybe a goal is accomplished with you and your children or a child. But it's going to shock you. It's going to surprise you, whatever it is. Okay? Now on Saturday, the 25th, the sun is in Libra at 3 degrees. Okay? So this is where a life lesson you've already learned tests you again. If the stove burnt you before in the past, it's likely to burn you again. So don't put yourself in situations or with people who are not good for you, who don't mean to call in the prosperity or goodness you mean to call in. You can't trust everyone in every situation. It's just that simple. You have to be discerning. It's okay to say no to what's not worth your time, effort, or energies. Say it with me. I know better now. Mars in Libra We'll be trining Saturn in Aquarius around that 6 or 7 degree mark on Saturday. So if you have any placements in Aquarius or Libra between 3 and 10 degrees, this will bring you a blessing that relieves some sort of restriction or responsibility within a partnership, romantic or platonic. Okay? Now, this will have to do with your money or your personal resources, okay, as it pertains to career or whatever it is you master. God bless you, and stay tuned for your tarot portion of your reading. Bye now. Hi, Capricorn. I'm here to give you your reading, your tarot reading for this week, the week of September the 18th. Now, you're aspected with the Four of Swords, the recovery card. You're going through some type of contemplation, some rest or reflection, or some, for some of you, it could be some type of recovery. Now, your challenge is going to be a decision that's being made about the home, some type of happiness, bringing some happiness in the home or reinventing the home or some celebrations in the home. Some communication is coming in because there's a momentary calm, or this is asking you to communicate because there's a momentary calm. There is a momentary peace restored, but you need to make a decision and you need to open your mouth if you want these celebrations to come about. You're the magician. You can create these. So you're the one that's going to have to probably step up and make these decisions. You also have a public recognition. Now that's your challenge. Now, you have some public recognition coming in through the guise of the Empress. More is being illuminated to you as to where to go, what path to go down. For some of you, this is pregnancy because the Empress indicates fertility and a pregnancy. So some of you might be having a baby, and this is telling you what you should do. Or this could be some public recognition coming in toward you, some type of abundance coming in toward you, and you're trying to figure out which way to go because more is being illuminated to you as to this public recognition. The Empress is a good stable for like harmony in the home or even marriage. So it could also possibly deal with like a mother, grandmother, aunt, or something like that. But there's some type of, public recognition and win coming in for you. And more is being illuminated to you that gives you that win, public recognition or abundance. Okay. Now, in addition to that, you also have the Queen of Pentacles, which is you. You are a Pentacles card. The Queen of Pentacles is secure. She's generous. She's stable when it comes to finances, and she is wise. She is a wise businesswoman. Okay? Because of this, and because of you embodying this as a man or woman, because this is non-gender, you have a lot of options at your disposal. Don't be too fanciful as the options. Don't be too fanciful as it pertains to the options that you have at your disposal, because all of them are not going to give you what you need or want. Okay? But continue to forge forward, routinely, because the Knight of Pentacles is you. The Knight of Pentacles talks about routine success and efficiency with projects and financial matters because you're steadily progressing forward. Okay? On the flip side, you might be a little set in your way, so you might want to loosen up just a little bit. Okay? But I want you to look at these options and see which one would be the best for your stability, where you can have routine success, something that you know how to do, you're used to doing it, and you can be successful in it, because you're going to need to use your intellect. Logic and intellect. This is about problem solving. It's about being wise. It's about, because the King of Swords came out. So if it's not you dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini person, then this is just telling you to be that problem solving, strategic, logical, clear thinking king, to look at the big picture and to delegate, because you've got a lot of burdens and stress and hard work on your plate. So you're going to need to delegate, so that way you can open up room for you to plan for the future, open up room for you to bring in a reliable partner, because you got too much stress on you. Okay, you need to start delegating some of this stuff that's going around, some of these projects and things like that, so that you can have the financial security that you're looking for. Okay, delegate some of that, and that will help you to forge forward and see your options as they are, not just as you want to see them. Okay, God bless you, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.